Are we live?
Yep,
We
we
live.
are live.
We live.
We are live at 1:15 a.m. with the recap of the Super Bowl. Listen, I missed half of it because I was asleep, as always. Master T saw the game. I still got the stat. Now I was wide awake in the first half. The first half, first quarter, I had started a little chick, making the little slits, every time they sacked Drake. Man.
It was 6 in total.
I
It should have been
know.
7, but they said it counted the touchdown as really an
Yeah,
interception as
yeah.
it, but it was really 6. But yeah,
I mean, it was 2 in the first quarter before that was over. It was plenty of time left in the first quarter, and he'd already been sacked twice. Bless his heart.
oh no,
Okay, let me.
Drake. Well, I heard from a lot of people that were not interested in Super Bowl. The game was definitely a defensive game, and I will say, I made the joke to my mom that I said I think the Patriots called the Bears, and they was like, "Hey, how do y'all play?" Because nothing happened for real until the fourth quarter anyway.
Yeah,
And Miss Dally's talking about she fell asleep. I realized that, I mean, as a football fan, I understand that defense wins games. And most people who like low scoring games are like, it was very defensive. But at the same time, I like entertainment. And I have to admit that when there's no scoring that involves in the game, I don't care how many defensive things happen, I really want to go to sleep. And to be honest, I was very close. I will say I was close to the score. I said it was going to be
yes,
27-17.
yes, you did.
It
Yes,
was
you were
20 it
very
was
close.
it was 29-13.
29-13. You were very close.
But I thought it was going to be a little bit more entertainment wise, offensive wise, and it really wasn't. Only thing I knew I was actually 100% right on was the fact that Drake May was not going to be it, and the Patriots offense was not going to handle nothing with that defense. The Seahawks defense was too strong for them, and I knew that
Way
from
too
jump.
strong.
I
Way
knew
too
that from
strong.
the, they literally called themselves the Dark Side, which I think is worse than the Legion of Boom.
I
So
think it is. I mean, he got intercepted twice, sacked 6 times. They only had 79 rushing yards. I mean, they beat them up pretty good.
I
And a
mean,
lot of
first,
people,
go
go
ahead.
ahead.
No,
I
go
mean,
ahead.
but on paper, the yardage is very similar. Total yards 335, 331. You would never know it by looking at the score.
Really? Is that how much?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Total
Well, also,
yards.
oh, that's true. They did get that touchdown, so that's when they
Yeah.
started to. But because by halftime, neither one of I think Sam was 6 of 20 something, and like Drake was like 9 of 16. They both were like, it was definitely defensive, like already because of their stats were just super low. So that's why I'm kind of shocked that that's where it ended up going higher for their yardage, because it was like 40, 38, and 40 something, like just before halftime, like at halftime. So
Look, Taylor here talking about somebody said Bad Bunny had more rushing yards than the Patriots.
y'all,
But to-
why they people
Now,
are a mess.
let me
Which was
say
a
this.
very great. Speaking of Bad Bunny, I ain't understand nothing that he was saying, which I'm not surprised because be listening up. But he had some really good songs that I was trying to Shazam throughout the whole time. So if somebody will, I would love if somebody could please post. If you're a Bad Bunny fan, please post what songs he sung. I'm pretty sure I can find him tomorrow or like later on. I will say tomorrow because once we get off of this, I'm going to sleep. I will pretty much be trying to figure out what was his playlist because I did like the songs, even though
Now, Drake, Sam was 19 of 38 for 202, and Drake was 27 of 43 for 295. I mean,
just when you thought they was about to get blown out, which never happens, but just when you think they about to get blown out, they scored. Because I was like, has there ever been a Super Bowl where nobody scored? No, that has never happened. The closest
Now,
was at 13-3 when the Rams and the Patriots played.
Yeah, I looked that up too. The MVP went to a running back for only the second time.
Terrell Suggs was the first one, and I know obviously it was Ravens, but I can't remember which. Dang it!
But do you think? But what about the kicker? The kicker kept him in the game.
He literally should have. That's who it should have went to. I'm like, y'all. I don't even know why y'all. I mean, yes, Michael Walker. No, Kenneth Walker. Yes. Honestly, to start off the game and how it is, I really thought it was gonna go to either Sam or it was gonna go to Jackson Smith and Njoku. I thought it was gonna be one of them, JSN, because of the season that he's been having. So I was thinking it was gonna be either one of them two. But then when I realized how much Kenneth Walker was, I was like, I guess so. But they already said typically it MVP always usually goes to an offensive player.
Yeah, usually.
But in this case, they should have gave it to the kicker.
Yeah, he kept them in that game. Every kick that he was accurate, and it was just. I thought it was going to be just that low because I looked it up too because I thought it was going to be just that low. But it ended up not as low as we thought.
Well, as we thought while the game was progressing.
Yeah, until, like you said, until the fourth quarter, like Chicago. So, I don't know.
Maybe, like I said, I think the Patriots called up the Bears and it was like, hey, what should we do? And they was like, so...
Don't worry quarters
about it. 1 through 3. Just let your defense just chill and offense just chill out. Let their defense just keep it even still. But then fourth quarter, when it's about, it don't even matter what time it starts. Just any time in fourth quarter, just come in and then you can start doing stuff. Because literally after they got that touchdown, within 2 plays they got the touchdown. I said, oh, the Patriots have now entered the building. The Patriots offense has officially entered the building.
It was like a minute and some change. I mean, like just that quick. They scored. I was like, wait a minute. So anyway, it ain't a lot to say. They beat them good. Ain't a whole lot to say about it. I mean, what can you say? We knew it would happen. We knew it. Everybody knew it. The faithful few, it was a few people that thought maybe the Patriots could do something. But he came in getting sacked. They got to fix that offensive line. He came in, he was sacked 5 times, all 3 postseason games coming into the Super Bowl.
He's the most sacked quarterback during all postseasons of 21 altogether, including Super Bowl. Joe Burrow was the next one with 19. No, was it 19? I think it was 19 in 2021.
Yeah.
They were talking about all the quarterbacks. And then it was somebody else that I have no idea. It was before I was watching the games in 1980 something and 83. I forgot his name.
I'm not sure right this minute.
I forgot his name. And I should have took a picture of it, but it wasn't.
Okay.
But yeah.
Well, listen. Kenneth ran. Smith I forgot, I wanted to check something. He got targeted a lot, but he did not catch a lot.
He had 2 catches. I will say though, I did hate that Kenneth Walker. Now, if they would have got the touchdown, if they wouldn't have held and they would have got that touchdown, Kenneth Walker would have got that touchdown. Like they said, that would have 100% solidified his MVP. Even though he still got it, but I think I would have been okay at that one because I'm still with you that the kicker should have gotten it. And honestly, I don't think a kicker has ever gotten.
No.
Super Bowl MVP.
I don't think so.
They usually are not forgotten about, but they're just the They're the clutch. If we have to like say it, they're literally the clutch people on the team. Like
Ravenhead
you
said
need
no
them.
kicker.
No kicker, yeah.
Yeah, no kicker.
Nobody people the people only care about them when it's like at the end of the game. Like literally, that's literally when they really care. When they miss it in them crucial moments, that's when everybody wants to get on the kicker.
Ask Cool. What's your
Cool. There's a couple of people.
Quick. They will get rid of a kicker quick.
Boswell. Let's talk. Yeah. Let me see. Who was the Ravens kicker this year?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I can't think of his name right now because it's
either. I cannot.
1 o'clock in the morning, guys.
Yeah.
But yes, kickers, nobody really be paying attention to you. I mean, I do, but most people ain't really paying that much attention.
Until you start missing.
Well, not only that, but it's in that crucial moment.
I was going to say something.
Tyler Luke.
Yeah. We've got to come back, y'all. We're gonna. Master T has a very busy schedule. We are going to do some coaching talking,
and we got a lot to talk about.
Yeah, it really is.
Coaches talking. We got to talk about this Hall of Fame like induction because I got to do a deep dive on why they changed the rules, what's going on with it, because they definitely got in on Tony Dungy about not letting Bill Belichick in, and he kind of had to be like, yo, don't blame us. Like if this was a totally different year and scenario, he would have been in. Please do not blame us. Like, don't get on me for it, but there is a lot of heat going on around with that the rules are probably about to change again next year. So
why? Because Belichick didn't get in.
That's literally what it is.
Well, they cheated. So that's good. Ask Pete Rose. That will keep you out of the Hall of Fame.
Well, they said that he probably would have made it in on this one, but the rule is right now that they have the senior person, the coach, and it's something else. It's like and the owner. It's like 3. They're all in one category, and either 1 to 3 people can make it into it, and 40 out of 50 people have to vote for them to get in and stuff. It's like it's very interesting of what it is, but also at the same time, like you can't get mad. I know we're doing a real quick posting of it, but they can't get mad because he has up to 5 years for them to put it in. Yeah. Some people, maybe I think the person they end up putting in, I forgot his name, Roger
Craig.
Yeah, Roger Craig. This might have been his last year of eligibility.
Last year.
So that's why they probably put him in there, because there's been a couple of other people who in the past who have made it to their last year of eligibility and will never get in because they didn't get in. So
yeah. Anyway, this was short and sweet because it won't hold.
I mean, it was almost like I won't say it was almost like last year's, but
it really was almost until the fourth quarter. It was very lopsided.
Well, the difference was last year, like the Eagles were just scoring. It wasn't even it was just a Eagles game. It was an offensive scoring and defense just doing stuff. Like the Chiefs didn't even walk into the building. It was almost like the Eagles were playing catch with themselves. It still was that way, but this one was definitely defense because Sam, all of them, I mean, it was low. It was really, I wanted to be like, dang, is this about to be the lowest scoring Super Bowl ever? But it ended up not. So, but it still was like I said, if I wasn't like really trying to focus in and all the other stuff, I probably would have ended up falling asleep because your girl worked last night. So I
did. I couldn't help it. I fought it for a little while. Then I just surrendered, laid my head down and said, I'm out. I couldn't.
Part of me thought so, but I was like, I thought she fell asleep after the game. But I did watch. No. And the thing about it is they didn't even make post-game interesting like they used to. Normally,
No.
and I will say too. I was talking to my mom about this while we were watching the game, and I was like, even the commercials this year were so boring.
Oh,
Like,
they were awful.
everything had to do with like the weight loss pills and AI. And I was like, all this stuff is boring. Like, I don't want to see this. So I think as a whole, Super Bowl was not that entertaining me. Besides Bad Bunny, I did like Bad Bunny, but I feel like because of the energy of all this stuff, it made me not as like up and stuff for his stuff. But
Okay.
But
Well,
yeah, you guys comment and tell us what y'all thought about Super Bowl. How did you like Bad Bunny's performance? How did you like the commercials? Because I thought they were whack. There were a couple of them that made me laugh, and I was like, what? But a lot of them I was like, this is awful. And I don't think none of these commercials should ever be in rotation. Some of them should, and some, like, maybe if there was 100 of them, maybe about 10 of them can be in rotation. The other ones can sit down somewhere being trash.
yeah, I wasn't impressed. So we will be back at the end of the week. End of the week with some more goodies. With some more goodies. So don't forget to hit the like, subscribe button so you can catch us whenever we go, because we don't know when it's going to be. You don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss it. So we hope you enjoyed the Super Bowl. We hope you watched it. Leave your comments. Do you think it was good? Were you excited that it was new teams? What? Leave us something. Tell us something.
I did like the mics going at each other. It was pretty interesting that way. And yeah.
I will say this, and then I'm done. I think this is the first Super Bowl outside of Dungy where the coach thanked the Lord for the victory. He said that God, and then the MVP thanked the Lord. That's very unusual.
Also, I feel like both of them, even in pre-game, both of them were doing that. Even Mike Vrabel said that, like he was saying, like, we're thankful. They were asking, what did you do on there? Who prayed? Yeah. All that. So it was.
So there's a different energy that came with this Super Bowl, and it was very calm, near boring, but if you pay attention, if you listen to what they said, if you listen to their interviews, if you listen to how they talk about the camaraderie, if you listen to how they love each other, how they care for one another, it will make you think about a real team.
Yeah, both teams they were very much in sync, very much like they stood behind each other no matter what. They literally were like, these are my brothers, that's my brother. Like, no matter what with it. Even when Drake May, one of the times that Drake May got sacked on the ground, he was by Mike Vrabel and he helped him up off the ground.
Oh, little tidbit. Remember a couple of weeks ago, we were talking about the NFL honors, and I said which play would win best play?
Oh yeah, with the it was a Bears.
Caleb.
It was Caleb to DJ. Yes. I did see that. I need to go back and watch it on NFL honors and see.
Me too.
I did see parts of it and it looked good from it. So from certain things.
We can talk about that when we do our coaches. We'll talk about the coach of the year and all that.
I'm pretty sure we'll figure out more stuff to talk about with Super Bowl at that point in time. But
yeah, but I know it was short and sweet, guys, but we didn't want the moment to go by. And we had a little technical difficulty, but as usual, we had a little something to say about the Super Bowl. And Master T, once again, was almost right on point with the score. She said 27-17, and it was 29-13.
I don't think nobody. And the thing about it is, nobody even guessed that one. Like,
no.
I was like, oh, I was pretty close to it.
You were really close.
I was Like,
I'm happy for
who
you.
would have thought? Like, so congratulations to everybody who played the pool of like the little board game. I mean, not the board, but the squares, and you won 9-3-1
Yeah.
for you.
So we will see you guys at the end of the week, and I might pop up throughout the week with some NCAA. We might see what happens, but don't forget, like, subscribe so you won't miss this juiciness. Bye,
yeah,
y'all.
there's a lot going on. I feel like sports wise.
Yeah, it is the Olympics and all that. So,
and I didn't realize that next weekend is All-Star weekend.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's a lot. Bye, guys.